Oh my goodness, I need to write notes
Eight.
down.
Eight, right?
Is it 8?
I think so. Yeah.
Season 2, and we are just waiting for our guest to appear, and we will start the show. Meanwhile, I'll just throw on some music while we chit chat in the background about you all.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Sorry,
just like
Raziel. We turned our mics off. We thought we were being cool. We're waiting for our guest to show up tonight, so we turned our mics off.
yeah.
Didn't realize that we were still recording live video. Angela should do her whole like, I got a Harry Potty thing on my Harry Potty
Harry Potter.
on
Yeah.
my phone
I know.
on my
I was
watch.
just discussing how on my iWatch your move goals, your it's they're set in your health settings in your phone.
And I thought she said mood goal. I was like,
Yeah,
I would
so
love to
is
have a
my
mood goal
moving.
on my watch that says I'm going to be happy for 6 hours today.
Yeah. So it's like a little spinning ring of fire. I feel like Harry Potter every time it does its thing. Super exciting.
I think this might be another wing it episode.
Well, I feel really bad. We have to apologize to our guests because we have changed. What do we want to say? Like our
Well, we
provider
changed
or
our host from
yeah.
Podbean because they stopped. I'm not knocking Podbean. We love them. They definitely helped us out big time. But
Oh yeah.
they stopped
Yep.
doing the live streaming, which is a big joy of ours and our guests. So we switched over to Riverside FM. And unfortunately, I think people are getting confused on some of the scheduling, even though I did send everybody an updated link
Yeah.
to the new,
Yeah.
to where to be now. So they should have that. But it doesn't say that everybody is, reading their emails before they log in.
Actually come to
Right?
the show.
They're
Yeah.
probably going back to Podmatch and
And
clicking on the
paying.
link that's there. But
Yeah.
I
And not
changed them there
bringing.
too. So,
Oh, you
but
did?
yeah, but they
Yeah.
might, they might have the original invitation saved in their calendar, and they're just clicking
Oh,
on the
yeah.
calendar, and it's probably taking them back to
To
the Podbean.
Podbean.
Yeah, and I went through and updated some more stuff yesterday on there just to make sure that we're getting our guests
Everybody here.
to
Yeah.
hear it. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, we can just kind of carry on today like we've been carrying on and we'll
yeah, I mean, we can do an old time tango talk.
yeah.
So
We'll
tonight
talk
I
about
am drinking, and now I get to show people I'm
Yeah, look at
drinking
that.
my favorite, which is a gin and tonic with jalapeno stuffed olives. And trust me, the jalapeno stuffed olives make this drink.
Yeah. And Angela, once again, not having a drink at the show
Mm.
at this show tonight.
Angela.
I know. Our show is mainly about
Drinking. No, it's not. No, our show is
it
mainly about
revolves around drinking.
wow. It started that way, but
Yeah.
now we've gotten into more. I think we've gotten into a lot more. We stretched out, and people always ask, so if I be on the show, what's it about? And we're not about one thing. I think the
Particular
easiest
thing,
way, I think
yeah.
you said it, was that we're um, just life in general,
Yeah.
as it comes to us. So sometimes it's, we may, like during October, it may be a whole month of Halloween stuff and local four and history. And then I know in November we do a lot with mental health
Yep.
history.
Yep.
And then, in
Memorial Day.
May and
yeah.
was it November?
November. Yeah.
May and November, we do a lot for, we try to bring up a lot of military stuff so that people are aware of, what really happens, when people come home and, family struggles and stuff like that. So I think we're pretty well rounded in that way.
I think so.
I think we got to switch our desk around, because I keep looking at you, but I'm looking out the door. Did you notice that? I just noticed. I was like, it's like every time I look at you, and out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, why am I looking that way? She's over there.
That's really funny. Oh boy. Yeah.
How you would do
we're
that.
we're still a year in, folks, and we're still
We should
trying to work out our bugs.
we're still looking. We're still stuck on some of the stupid stuff. Like, why does the camera show me looking that way when she's over there?
Oh my gosh. How silly. We're just silly.
But how many times have I done that? Don't people are like, who is he talking to? She's over there. Wait, can we?
Oh, can you move it around so it looks like you're actually talking to me?
Oh my goodness, it worked.
Oh, look at that.
Well, on my
That's
screen it
awesome.
did. I think
Yeah.
I think you can just drag. If you can just drag it over. I don't know if
drag
I don't
you
know if it
over?
records that way or what, but
Okay.
at least now it's like when at least when I'm looking at
Oh,
you,
look at
looks.
that. That's awesome.
I'm sorry, people. We
Yeah.
get thrilled over the simplest things that we discover.
We sure do. We are so silly. So, do we want to talk about? Oh, I know what we want to talk about a little bit. We have our show coming up
Yes. Which I
on
think
the 18th, which is
Saturday,
the 18th at the
Memorial Park Elementary School.
Yeah, in Waterville.
Waterville. Yep.
Yep.
I think that'll be fun. And we just finally we bought a new mobile laser.
Yes, that's gonna
We've
be
been
cool.
testing it all week. I think we've got it all set down now for stuff. We're going to be doing live engraving, people. So you can bring stuff if you want.
Yeah.
We can't do glass. That's the only thing we can't do. It's a diode laser.
With this piece of equipment.
With this one, yes.
Yes.
The other laser, which is CO2, does glass beautifully. So if you want to still bring glass stuff in, we'll write you up an order form and we'll do it, and then ship it to you or get it to you somehow. But at the show, because it's a diode laser and it's smaller and just faster, it'll do wood and plastics and stuff like that. But unfortunately, no glass yet. I found a little hack to do it, but I want to test it before I start selling it to people.
Yeah.
But
well, because we're used to doing it a different way. So,
yes.
Yeah.
So it should be fun. I think I'm excited about it.
I'm excited.
I haven't done a craft show in probably 10 years.
Yeah. And I think what's really funny is craft shows have come such a long way. They used to be just, something that, it was like just like your local grandmas and nonas.
Nonas, yes.
Yeah, they would sit and they would do their crochet projects and that kind of stuff. And I'm not knocking that because I love to crochet. I actually have my own little thing that I do with crocheting, and me and Stephen both actually do crocheting. So we used to be able to spend more time together and do our little crochet projects, but unfortunately life gets in the way sometimes. We haven't been able to really do that.
It's just crazy. And it's just like the last probably, well, whatever, a couple months, probably the last 4 months, because we bought out the
That other company.
company in
Yeah.
Camden. It's just been crazy. I mean, I love her to death. She'll always be a friend, but her filing system, girl,
That's okay. We're gonna come up with a new way of doing
it's
that.
just taking me forever to like. People are ordering stuff. It's like, hold on, give me 2 days. I gotta go through the file system, see if I can find it, because she did them by date,
Yeah.
which is just. I mean, obviously she had her own,
Right,
and we
thought
all do. We all
processes.
have
Yep.
our own little,
Yeah.
way to do stuff. But it's taking me forever to find stuff. But we're getting there. We're
We'll
getting there.
we'll figure it out. We got it. We got a plan. But I really do think that this is that craft shows in general have come such a long way. It's like, look at how it's evolved. Now people are bringing like foods that they make, and canning, what do I want to say, like preserves, and one craft show we went to, we got pickles, and we got, so there's all kinds of things. It's not just like,
Oh yeah,
felt
we got
projects
the
and
stuffed pickles. That have
yeah,
the cheese
yeah,
in it,
yeah.
or the
The
pepperoni in
cheese,
it.
yeah, and
Yeah.
we got
Oh,
the stuffed pepperoni.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god,
But
so
they
good
did
stuff.
have the stuffed pickles too, because
Yeah.
we had that.
Yep.
We had
Yeah.
the stuffed pickles.
That was
Yep.
that was really
So
good.
those are, so you get to try different things when you're out and about, and that's just fun. So
Raziel liked it. I said Harry Potty.
I know, I saw that.
Sorry, Harry Potter fans. It was not a deliberate faux pas on my part. It was just my brain thinks much faster than my head, or maybe it's thinks slower than my mouth. I don't know. One or the other. They don't line up all the time. I'm not drinking enough. That's the problem. But yeah, so I think Saturday will be excited with fun to see how
Yeah.
it goes.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I was a little bit nervous because this is the time of year where we start getting into a lot of the outdoor craft shows. And I was like, oh my goodness, I couldn't remember if you told me that we were going to be indoors or outdoors. So
outdoors would have been actually easier, only because I had to go. We had to buy in fact, it's in the back porch, a filter box, because I was concerned about odors coming out
oh,
of the
I gotcha.
machine. So I didn't want people to be nervous, like being in a elementary school, that we're pumping arsenic into the system.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
which we don't. Okay, we don't.
That's
burn,
not that.
we
No.
don't burn. We don't burn any like that. Trust me, we do a very extensive list of laser safe materials,
Mhm.
because I want to live another 40, 50 years myself. So
Yeah.
we're not putting anything in the laser that
No.
is going to cause a problem. But some people get nervous just because of the odor of it, So we bought a filter box that's supposed to filter all that out. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I've never done a live craft show with oh my goodness, I wish we could bring the podcast with us.
I think we're going to be super busy though,
Yeah.
so it'll be too hard to.
Yeah. Well, just like I
actually-
was saying, bringing the ladder signs. We don't want too many things that we have to put together.
Right.
But what was I saying?
It's going to be fun though. We're going to have a good time,
Yes.
and I think we're going to be really busy.
This is the first time I've done a show where I was actually producing something on the spot. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Usually I make 100 snowmen or 50 of these and bring them all. Hope you sell them all. But this time we're going to have all blank stuff. And
Yeah.
you
Yep.
know,
It's all going to
and
be
stuff. But
whatever. It's at your request. So we have some models that we'll have there, right?
models.
Yeah, like model ones
sample?
that are
Yeah.
like samples.
Yeah, we'll have some of those.
And then you tell us what you want. So
But we'll have
It'll be
everything
alright.
there. We've got a ton of blank wood signs in a couple different colors. We've got slate coasters. We've got wooden coasters. We've got bottle openers. We've got, oh my goodness, it's just,
just all kinds
I
of
grabbed
things.
everything I could find in the shop that was like, yeah, let's throw that in there too.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's just a great way to get us out there and just let us show you what we're able to do.
Absolutely.
And what we do behind the scenes. We're not doing our podcast.
Well, I was just going to say, what we do behind the scenes stays behind the scenes. Okay. Let's just leave it at that, Angela.
We can't let all our secrets out.
That was almost like, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Whatever happens at WHAR stays at WHAR. Well, again, I want to reiterate what Angela said earlier about, we apologize that, this is our second no show in 2 years. Well, year and whatever.
Yeah.
Because I think April is our anniversary year.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
So we've had 2 no shows in 1 year. I don't think that's terribly bad. And this was somebody that had scheduled once, canceled, and then scheduled back again.
Mhm.
So maybe something came up and he just didn't let us know about it, or
I
it
think
could be a scheduling issue, or
I was just going to say that. I'm thinking too that sometimes there might be issues because we're in
we're up to 4 hours ahead or behind people, depending on where they're coming from.
So I'm wondering too if it's like a Eastern time
It could be,
versus
but our
or is a majority
it
of
says
our.
in there that it's Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when they're putting
So when they're actually putting in there.
correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. Perfect.
So, anyways, I guess we got to find a subject to talk about if we want to keep this going for another
Little while.
25 minutes.
Yeah. I'm sure we can think of things. We used to talk off the cuff all the time.
The first 4 episodes, people remember, don't bother. Just
Yeah.
find
No.
something else to listen to.
No. Listen, then you'll get to see how great we turned out to be. Well,
I guess.
maybe great is. I think we're great.
Well, the funny thing is that's the fun part about having a guest, because obviously we have the same humor, and
Yeah.
and once you start laughing, I start laughing, and I'm sure people are just like, what are they laughing about? I'm just laughing at the way she looks tonight. No, come on. She's adorable, isn't she? I mean, I love my little Angela. I call her Angelica sometimes.
I know. I love that. You're the only one who gets to call me that anyway.
We have a friend. He's a pretty good sized dude, and his name is Michael. And me and Steven, right from the get go, would call him Mikey, and he never said anything. Then one time, his wife was like, "You're the only two that get to call him Mikey. Everybody else is like, no." It's like, okay, well, that's good to know that we get away with it.
Yeah. Well, that's like in school. Like, I never liked when people called me Angie. That just was never my favorite.
No, because it makes you sound like you're 45 years old in high school.
Yeah, it just was never my favorite nickname. Like, I didn't like that one. You could call me, you could call me Angel, you could call me Ella, you could call me
Ella.
Yep. Ella was a name that I used for a really long time. It's still a nickname, but not too many people call me that anymore.
Again, the secrets just keep coming out. The
This
more I talk to this girl, the more I find out hidden secrets. Like she had different names in different states, and she was
It wasn't anything like that. It was just a nickname. It's ELA, the last few letters of my name. It was nothing like that. It's not like it was.
We're not gonna get raided some night,
No,
right? They're gonna be like, I know where Angela is now.
I don't know. I can't make any guarantees, but
she's on the top 10 most wanted.
So Angie was just not one of my things. I was like, don't call me Angie. But my mother was allowed to call me that, and she used to do it because it used to make me mad. But I let her do it because, that's just what me and my mom had. And then one of the girls that I went to high school with, she always called me Angie, but she was such a sweetheart. Like I could never be mean to her. Yeah. And say, don't ever call me that. I can't stand that, because she didn't mean it. Yeah. Because she definitely didn't mean it like that. So she always called me Angie, but and she still does to this day. She still calls me Angie, and I let her.
Well, everybody, well, you guys did too. Like when we first met you guys years ago, everybody wants to know, like, why do people call you Tango?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Why did you call the place, Tango's Bar? And it all goes back to, I had a customer that raised, had a cabbage farm. And so we used to call him Cabbage Man, what I mean? But it was also kind of meant by, cabbage, like he had money.
Yeah.
But he come in. So when we merged back in like 2015, I think it was, with another company, he come walking in one day and he's like, Wango Tango, what's going on? I was like, dude, don't say that around these idiots, okay? Because it'll never go away. And it never did. You know what I mean? So it's been stuck there. And in fact, I don't even get stuff. I don't even get like work orders and stuff like that. I get stuff on my desk that says Tango, need this, Tango, need that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I guess that's sticking, so that's not going anywhere.
What's that little message? Was that something?
No, that was your husband.
Oh.
The Friday night club.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, okay.
Wasn't anybody important like a guest.
Everybody's important when it comes to our show. Um,
I guess I could delete our. So, excuse me, I just put an olive with jalapeno in my mouth. But the one thing that I kind of like about our new setup is that we have a teleprompter. But I just noticed it doesn't show up on your screen.
no, it doesn't. Unless I have to do something, but we'll figure that out.
Nope, you don't get a teleprompter.
What? Why not?
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's just because I'm so good just flying off the.
You know what? You're probably 110,000% because I'm the one that's always stuttering and being like,
No, you're not.
Deleted the script since we don't have a guest tonight. So, what else has been fun this week?
Well, we've had some good weather. The weather's been, well, warm weather. We've had some warm weather.
Yes, it's been
Starting to warm up.
I don't mind the rain. I would rather have the rain than the snow, obviously.
Yeah.
So I was telling you earlier before we started the show, I love having to do work twice. So
Uh-oh.
we went to do a vinyl job today, and the logo is normally a black and blue design. And the last time we did it on like a light gray, almost white wall. It was beautiful. So we go to do it today, and I didn't even look at the wall. You know, I walked in. I was just like, "Where do you want it? Want it there? Okay." So me and my helper were putting it up on the wall and got it all pressed down. I peeled the backing off of it. I was like, "Huh, wow, blue on blue doesn't really work." So I was like, like, okay, we didn't know. We weren't told that it was a blue wall. And it's one of those things that's easy to forget, you know what I mean? Because you just know your logo. Your logo is whatever colors it is. And I've done it myself. You know what I mean? I know what our war logo looks like and our Tango Talks logo looks like. But that doesn't mean I know, like, off the top of my head what it's going to look like on a purple shirt. You know what I mean?
Right.
Until I see it on a purple background, I was like, yeah, that's not going to work.
That's not really the color combination. Yeah.
So, and it happens a lot. You know, I mean, we do it. You know, it just happens. You know what I mean? So we're like, okay, we'll redo this part of it, and we'll be back as soon as we can to cover we got to peel the blue off, and then put the white on it. But it's just defeating. You know, I mean, I left her feeling like I even told the ladies in the office, like, I feel so sad because I was hoping I was so excited to get this off my calendar finally, and now it's like, oh, now I gotta keep it on the calendar.
Well, you could have said, I think you guys should paint that wall white.
Wow, she did send me an email. She was like, I can't stand that blue wall, but I think it's corporate.
Yeah,
so they're stuck with it.
Yeah,
you know
they're stuck with the color. Yeah,
so but we like going there. They're all fun people and good-hearted. So we'll just have to do the white or the gray part and come back and of course they were all like, well, how are you going to do that? So I was like, oh, it would just be easy. We'll just, we'll line it up to what's already there, tape it in place, peel everything off the wall, and then just apply it. So yeah, but it's just, I like checking things off my
off your list. I know, sure. So. I mean, there's just something you feel accomplished when you've got those check marks going. You know, absolutely. It's like you're not. You got all these things that you want to do, and then it's great when something finally comes to fruition with all of the steps that it takes to get there.
Yep, so, absolutely. Yeah. While I've got the chance, everybody, I just want to say that we have started our own radio station. It's WHAR, and it is hosted off from Citrus 3. But if you go to our website, hmprintdesign.com, there is a link to the side that just takes you right to the radio page. And it's got, right now, it's just playing repeats of the podcast. But if you're a local band or really anybody that you want to get on the station, send us your information. I believe there's a form you can fill out now. And we'd be happy to have you on the station. We'd like to get some different rotations in there. And if you want to, and soon, once we get a couple people on there, other than just our voices,
Yeah.
we'll open it up for advertising, because we've only been on this platform now 3 weeks, and we're already hitting the 600 mark.
Yeah.
So that's a lot faster than what we did on Podbean. And again, we're not knocking Podbean. We're just stating a fact that this platform seems to be working faster for us.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, send us
Yeah.
that information, and we'd be happy to put you on the radio. The radio runs 24/7. So
I love that. I really do. I was so excited when you told me that we were going to be doing that.
what's nice is that it's just so right now it's just our podcast randomly, so it
Yeah.
pulls them up there,
Yeah.
and it's got this beautiful whole scheduling thing that you can just click on a date and time and say, I
Mhm.
want to run this commercial here. I
Oh,
want to run this
nice.
commercial here, and
Oh,
or I
cool.
want to run this jingle here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'll be fun once we get some people into it. You know what I mean? And then we can start moving people around.
Well, it sounds like it's a new and upcoming thing. It's not.
I don't know how new it is. It's definitely 1,000% new to me, because I didn't know
Yeah,
you could do that.
No.
And I think I stumbled across it because even though I think we're finally settled onto Riverside FM,
Mhm.
For a while there, because we loved how easy Podbean was
Right.
to do the shows and schedule and stuff like that. So I was looking for all these different things, and I had to, a lot of them I had to buy, like, a demo thing, and then didn't like and canceled, got my money back.
Right.
But
Right. But it's
there's so
trial.
many out there, and what sucks is, like, I found a lot of them that I really, really loved. They were awesome, and the way they worked. The one thing they were missing, they didn't do live streaming.
Mm.
You couldn't live record. You couldn't even do
Yeah.
offline recording. You had to record somewhere else and then bring it in. And
Yeah.
I think it's just easier for us to have a platform like this where we can record
Yeah.
and edit, and like Riverside does this beautiful thing at the end. It creates little snippets of the show
Yeah.
that are perfect for just throwing on social media, because they're not the full
Mhm.
show. They're just little clips of
Little
it.
clips of
And
it.
it does it
Yeah.
automatically. So a lot of that's easy. Again, it's just a learning curve for us right now.
Yeah. And everything. I feel like I'm learning everything new because this is not for you. Some of the things come second nature, I think, because you're in this type of industry. But for me, a lot of stuff, like, I don't have a huge clue on a lot of stuff. I kind of follow your lead with a lot of stuff and then do my research.
I'm really like wandering through this to myself, because there's a lot in this setup, and then eventually, once we get back to where we were before, and we've got some sponsors and we've got more advertisers, I would love to open it up so that you're not an invite, you're
Actually part of
right,
it. Yeah. Yeah.
we're side by side on here.
Well, we'll figure those things out too. It's like, but to me,
Right now, I'm
all
just
of
jealous
this,
that your video is so much clearer than mine. Why is my video grainy and your video is like
probably because
perfect?
the light is right over your head, like the
that
red light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That might be.
So it's because your hair is red. It's like having a filter on a camera.
Too bad it wasn't one of those Sybil Shepherd filters from Moonlighting. Remember that?
Yeah.
They would make her look like she was like 20 years younger.
Yes.
It's like, okay.
Oh my God. I wish that we could. Every
That'd be
time I look
awesome,
at
I think.
myself in a camera or anything, I think of, oh my goodness, I
Just a
can't
ring
stand
like
it.
this, it just makes you look, it takes all the wrinkles out.
Yeah, just anything.
I think we
It's
look
like,
pretty good.
okay. Well, you look good, but I never liked pictures or anything like that. It just never was my thing. And to be on camera, definitely was not.
That was a big jump for us.
Yeah, I think that was just something that we decided to take a plunge, with it.
I mean, it was hard to do the whole podcast to begin with. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
part of it was to get me out of my introvert.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Your introverted shell.
Right, and I think it's definitely helped with that. But when we were talking, it's like, so we have video now. Do we want to do video? We were both like, okay.
Like a Band-Aid, just rip it off and let's
Right.
get started, right?
Let's just do it.
Let's just do it. So, yeah, we were super excited about it though once we really got into it. You know, it went well the first episode that we did it, I thought.
Yes.
Anyway.
I
So,
do like the guests, and but I love when we were doing it. It's just I wish we knew like ahead of time. You know, I know you texted me earlier today. It's like, so we don't have a guest tonight. It's like, yeah, we do. But then it was like, no, we don't.
yeah. That's, you know, but
'Cause-
that's who we are though too. Like we're those people. We're not like, we're very spur of the moment.
I think you're more sports. I like to have it
Well,
planned out. You know,
yeah,
I used
you
to like
like
my
to-
I used to love my little
your
spread
cue
my-
cards.
the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Remember I used to do the whole PowerPoint? It's like T is for Tango, A is for Angela.
And we must follow by the letter.
That's my OCD. Sorry. Here's what we're doing. Don't forget. Then we got our little self promotions in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Which you can do the self promotion this week.
We don't have a self promotion, do we?
We always have a self promotion.
Oh, just us?
Follow, share, like.
Oh, yeah. See, put me on the spot like that. I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah. So follow, share.
Oh, you can subscribe now, too.
Yes, you can subscribe to us. So on the app, you have your little.
Well, you can actually. I don't know if it's on the app.
Well, it's got to be if they're looking at us,
We'd
right?
have to ask. I don't know. I've never been on the app while we're recording.
Oh, that's true.
We'd have to ask somebody if we're on the app when they're listening to us. But I know if you go to our page on HM Print Design, there's a
You can
you
see
can
it.
now subscribe to us,
Okay.
which just basically just lets you know that there's a new episode out.
Okay, gotcha. See, that was terrible. I should have been able. I'm off the cuff on some things, but not the most important stuff.
Oh my goodness. Let's see what else is going on.
Yeah.
So we're doing very well with our the customers that we picked up from the other company. They're starting to filter in. I had to learn. I think I was telling you, I had to learn how to use that business card slitting machine.
Oh yeah.
I kid
The
you not,
business
people.
card
It was like an I Love Lucy episode. I was trying to catch business cards coming out of this machine, and they were just flying all over the place. If I had left it, Angela would not have a space to sit. They were piled up behind her monitor. They were spilling out onto the sides. I was just like, you got to be kidding me. I said, how do you keep up with this thing? But basically, you put them in, and it cuts the business cards for you, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But it's got one speed.
Super fast.
Yeah. So, it really was. That's all I could think in my head was like, I should be filming this because this is a totally I Love Lucy episode. I could put a big red hair net thing on and
Oh my gosh. And I missed it. I
You
missed the
missed it.
whole episode.
I was just saying, I just took a feeding paper and I was like,
my
oh my goodness.
goodness. It's terrible. But
But-
funny at
But
the
it worked
same
out
time.
good. The customer
Yeah.
got their stuff and haven't heard any complaints, so they must love them.
So it worked out
Yeah,
good.
it worked
Yeah.
out good.
I'm glad. I'm
Ne-
glad it all worked out.
Next on the list is I have to learn how to figure out that paper folding machine. I
Yeah.
still don't have it down 100%. I think I got it figured out, but it still just takes everything, crumbles it into a ball at the end.
Yeah. Well, we'll figure that out too. Yeah. So we got some new equipment that we're learning, and it's been fun, doing.
And interesting. that's
It's
for
been
sure.
interesting. Yeah. I like the word fun.
I got to
I
use the
see,
jogger the other day. That was pretty
yeah.
easy. You just turn that
That's
on and it
cool.
goes, "Bah," it shakes everything into place.
I love all our invoices too. Those are awesome.
I gotta glue them up for the show.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Hopefully we use them all.
We will. I think we're gonna be busy. I do. I'm
Okay.
hoping. No doubt. I mean, we gotta say yes. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, by the way, did you want to go Friday night or Saturday morning to set up?
Can we go on Friday?
We can.
Probably.
It's going to cut into our Friday night fun though.
Yeah, I say probably have to do it on Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what's the earliest we can be there?
Stephen was like, remember, you guys got to be up bright and early Saturday morning so you can't be partying too much Friday.
Yeah. But I think the rest of our friends will be sad if we.
Well, we know who'll be the saddest.
Yeah.
A certain gentleman who goes by the initials BB.
Yeah. And
he gets very moody when he can't come down here and drink with his friends.
And Jay will be really sad too.
Oh yeah, because we haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he'll be really sad because he looks forward to that. And he's been away for a little bit. So. Yeah, so he's gonna. So I say we probably have to go on Saturday to do it, but as early as we can get in, that'll be good. And then
I think we can get in 8, and the show starts at 10. That
Oh,
should be
perfect.
enough.
Yeah.
The only thing we have to do is we'll have to recalibrate the laser for moving it.
Oh, okay.
But that shouldn't take long.
Okay. Yeah, so that'll be fine. And I'm gonna see my dad tomorrow, so we'll get all the tables.
Cool.
Because he's got a bunch of tables for us to have too. So.
I really want another cocktail, but I don't want to have to step out of view.
No. Well, we're almost time to end our show because everybody is like probably tired of hearing us. I don't know. Maybe they're not.
Again, everybody, apologies. We know that we should have a plan B. We will get there once we get settled down into everything, but it just throws us off a little bit when the guest that we're expecting doesn't communicate or show up, and we hope everything's okay with him, but it's just a little sad that he's not here.
Yeah,
because we look forward to talking to our guests.
I love it.
You know what I mean? Because I think we're to the point now where we handpick some of them.
Yeah.
Could we get? We're still at the point now, which is awesome, that we're not looking for people. People are looking for us.
For us, yeah, which is great.
Which I don't know how they do it, but
yeah, they do. Though.
But we're getting, well, look at the one we have coming up, who's actually a BBC celebrity from the UK.
Oh yeah,
coming up.
Yeah.
And he actually had his what was it? Oh, what was it?
His like PR person.
PR person reached out to us, and I was like, "Is this real, Angela? We had a PR person reaching out to me on our show." Turned out it was 100% true.
It's like legit, yeah.
Yeah. So he will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that'd be exciting.
Yeah.
And but it's just it's nice. I think we're doing good. We've been here a year. We got people seeking us now.
Yeah.
And we've actually shown up on. My brother sent me a thing. He's like, Tango Talks is really going somewhere, because we actually showed up in somebody else's feed.
Oh, nice.
So he sent it to me.
Yeah.
Like, that is cool.
That is very cool. It's just, I think we've been meeting some really great people, like, I think you and I are pretty, like open to a lot of different things, so we're able to get guests with a variety
correct
of interests. So I feel like when we have our conversations, we're having conversations with our guests.
Yes.
We're not just like, it's not like an interview,
right? It's funny you say that, because that's been the number one thing that probably the last 6 or 7 guests have said, is like, it didn't feel like an interview. It felt like getting off from work, going somewhere, sitting down with friends, having a cocktail, and just having a conversation.
Yeah.
Because our conversations kind of wander. We do the topic.
Yep.
But then we kind of wander a little bit, and we find out a lot about our guests.
Yeah.
And they find out a lot about us. You know what I mean? We're open. We tell them all sorts of goofy things. And last week we had fun with
JF Monroe.
Thank you. She was willing to play our jar of absurdity. She loved it.
Yeah, I'm really glad that she did. But speaking of which, we're going to probably want to do that tonight too. Just our
jar of absurdity.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you want to ask me?
Okay,
you can ask me, because I always ask you. So you can ask me. I won't put you on the spot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't do Tango Tech either, because I really wasn't. I didn't plan for it. I really should plan for that in every episode.
Yeah, just like a Tango Tech, because you do add Tango Tech in anyway.
Yeah, I do sometimes at the end when I'm editing, which is the nice thing about editing.
Yeah, they just sometimes don't get to hear it during the show, but that's okay. We still get it in
there.
They
get to hear it when it's published.
Right.
They just don't get it during the live show.
Right, in the live.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This one's not bad.
Okay.
If you had to replace your hands with kitchen utensils, what would you pick and why? Remember, we're trying to graduate to a family show.
I know.
That's never going to happen. But you know what? I don't swear as much as I used to.
Yeah, no, that's. I don't know what's gotten into you. I think it would be meat tenderizers,
I'm afraid to ask
the
why.
hammers. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, yeah, and that was the rest of the question. Why, right? Because then I would just always have a hammer. I could put up pictures. I could
Yeah, great right hook.
yeah, it would be a great right hook. It would be great for I could open up hard boiled eggs.
I didn't even understand what you said.
I could peel hard boiled eggs. I would just mash lobsters. I just I'd have the hands to do it.
Oh my goodness. And folks, I'm the one that's drinking the cocktail tonight.
Yeah, well, they get to see Angela doesn't always eat the cocktails to be like that. Aren't they lucky?
Oh my goodness. Well, as always, even though we didn't have a guest tonight, I still love our time together.
Yes,
Because
me too.
we just spend so much time laughing because I think we're both slightly on the spectrum or something. There's something too much lead paint when we were children.
I think
or,
that's
you know,
probably
maybe
yeah.
dropped too many times. It could be any number of things, folks. You know what I mean? It's just we laugh at the simplest things sometimes, and hopefully you
Yeah.
appreciate it as much as we do.
Yes, indeed.
Well, until next time, skull.
Skull. Do I have to do anything here? Like I have to leave.
You turn your camera.
What?
Wait, never